Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Uh-huh. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
Your favorite podcast, it's Critical Blast.
Hi, this is Tim TK, host of That Silverline Show on Tuesday. Join us at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific every Tuesday night as we discuss pop culture and the joys of making comics.
And I'm Scott Wakefield, host of Silverline's Wednesday Wham, where we talk about comic books and all kinds of great storytelling, sometimes with incredible guests. And we want you to join us Wednesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you there.
I'm Roland Mann, and I host Silverline's Silver Sunday. Join me every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern as we make mine Silverline.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday night, and that means it's Silverline's Wednesday Wham. I'm joined by Barbara Kilberg and Rob Davis, and I will not use adjectives like venerable tonight, Rob. I will just say
better not. Better not.
I am honored.
Just say old geezer and get it over with.
I am honored to be hosting our show tonight with you two, and we are less than 1 week away from our next campaign. I'm not going to roll right into the details of that, but folks, mark your calendars. New comics are coming. And tonight we are going to reveal 3 of the covers for my comic book, mine and Rory's. I'm going to say mine because Rory's too good to even show up tonight. My co-creator, co-writer, Rory Boyle, is he is a student, and he does have Wednesday class. And he tries to get out just in time to be on the show. I'm going to send him a text message. He said he can pop out when we reveal our 3 covers. But what we did a couple weeks ago is we started teasing bits of the covers to have a contest. And it was the usual social media kind of thing, like, share, tag somebody. And we can maybe talk about tactics later on because I didn't know what else to do to to get people to engage. That's one of the usual social media tactics. And we have 3 covers. So folks that liked, shared, and tagged somebody and so forth all got entered into a cover contest. And I have put all their names. I'm using the website random.org/lists. It does lots of stuff, but this is the one that you can make a list of all the names. Then you randomize it, and I'm going to pick the top 3 names. And what do those people win? Well, I'm going to have an 11 by 17 print of each cover made, and I say it will be one of a kind because Rory and I will sign it, and we will put on it one of one, and we'll put it something on a cover contest for Steam Patriots and so forth. So it will be unique in its design for our 3 super fans out there. We're not going to
unique in its specialness.
It is like each of us, right? We're all unique and special. And
unique in our specialness.
I will reveal those winners here very soon. But we've got our usuals. Vic, Blunts and Silverliners. Good evening, good day, whatever time we've got. And missed 2 shows in a row. You missed shows? Not Wednesday shows. I mean, you wouldn't think of missing a Wednesday show. It's just too good. And Rob, no, he's not old. It's experience. Rob is experienced. And Pops says,
okay,
hey, yo.
Whatever. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Pops.
I'm old and I have no problem saying that.
I prefer it to the alternative.
That's correct. I'm well seasoned.
Seasoned.
Yeah.
And we do have a bit of a free for all tonight, and I'm going to take full credit for that. If it's a great idea, I'll take full credit. If we crash and burn, it's
my fault,
it's
right?
Barb's fault.
You'll blame it on me. Yeah, thanks. Because I
We're
won't
gonna-
be here probably.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the campaign that's coming up next week, and of course I'm going to do shameless promotion for it, but to fill the air, we're going to talk about the comics industry and talk about telling stories and pop culture and whatever comes to mind. But I also thought we could talk about the good, the bad, and the woes of crowdfunding that we've run into, and the marketing tactics and so forth that we've used that worked and don't work. And folks out there, if you have crowdfunded or even tried to get attention for your creative project, tell us what worked. Tell us what worked for you. A couple of weeks ago, we had Curtis Fujita on, and his comic book that was a smashing success, and he had some great tips. We are always, and I say we at Silverline, we're always trying to improve. So we've tried lots of different ways to get people's attention, and it's difficult to get above the noise of anything creative, any product, unless you have a huge marketing or advertising budget.
The first time I did Divinity Kickstarter, somebody had written in one of those websites like, "This is how you do it," and they suggested contacting by private message all your friends on friends. So I started doing that, and more often than not, I would get a nasty reply back. "Stop bothering me."
Stop. Yeah.
It's like, okay, that didn't work.
That's always a balance, because with your personal page, you want your friends to see it, and most of them just don't get it. I mean,
No.
they're on the same
I
way.
guess, huh?
Yeah, they don't get that what you've done, the effort that you put into creating this thing.
Yeah. Well, my
And,
first thought was, all right, you friended me at some point because I was a comic book creator. So what?
Yeah,
Why
what's
are
wrong
you
with this
yelling at me for
picture?
promoting my
Right,
product? Yeah.
right,
Yeah. What's wrong with this picture? It's-
right.
Yeah,
I get it.
like recently when I was up for the Pulp Factory Awards,
Mhm.
and I messaged all my friends, and 99% of them said, "Cool, yeah, I'll go over and vote," and they did. So
Yeah.
I don't quite get that. Why
don't
that's such a problem to have your friend get a hold of you and say, you might be interested in this. Take a peek.
Right.
Why not?
And I wish more people got it about just sharing it, because some the more eyes means the more chances, and understand too that we're kind of doing the dance here too. We don't want to annoy you,
Yeah,
but we want you
that's
to
the last
know.
thing
Not
we-
our intent.
Because I've even had family. I mean, legitimately, but they say I had no idea, that, and I don't want to bombard them with direct messages.
Yeah.
So
See,
that
it's a really fine line you walk between
Yeah.
informative, interesting, and
annoying.
just
Pesky.
annoying.
Yeah. And I don't like doing the, select all of my friends and send. I don't like doing that. So,
that one by one is much better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Vic always is full of wisdom. He says the secret, if you don't have any friends, you can't annoy them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's irrefutable.
One by one is a
that's-
toughie for me because I've got like 1,500 people on my friends
yeah.
list. That would take me the entire campaign. Just
And I have to scroll through, and a lot of them think like, because I mean, if they're like professional friends, we're connected through the comic book or publishing world. A lot of them, we're friends, and I see their stuff, but sometimes I forget who they are because I see their name and I have to click on their bio, click on their page to see, oh, they're the one that did whatever this, or they, because we don't interact all the time, and so I don't want to bombard the wrong friend. Yeah. And what do we got? I'm not a mod. I can't put the link on the side. What are you linking to? Did I miss that? Did I miss something? Okay, let me know. I don't know. You can put the link on this side. So, all right. Here's what we're getting to. Next week, the 11th, is a huge day in the history of Silverline, and I would say humanity. Maybe. I mean, really, it's gonna be one that people will remember. It's the launch of Steam Patriots number two, which has been a year and a half, right? Almost 2 years. Yeah, almost 2 years in the works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then,
just a month short
life happens.
Yeah.
I had the same problem with Divinity. Things got in the way.
Yeah.
And with my penciler, he
Yep.
had life problems, and
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too with folks like us. I mean, just about anybody who's not an employee of a comic book company. We're not sitting down clocking in and getting the paycheck for being there. And then the artists we hire, if there's a lull and if Scott Wakefield has to say, "Oh, it's going to be a month," well, they're taking the next job. They're not going to wait for Scott to get the script in, the next pages. They're going to go on to the next job, and that job might be a 2-3 month job. And we get it. So we all have to work around each other's schedules, getting the product out consistently for those of us with day jobs and those of us with other responsibilities.
And one of the nice things about Silverline,
so great to do this sort of thing full time.
Yeah. One of the great things about Silverline
go ahead.
is we put an emphasis on family first. So if a family crisis arises, you deal with that first. Don't worry about your deadlines. You deal with your family first. We're very, very big on taking care of your loved ones. So.
Yeah. And in the last 2 years, the comic book had to take not quite the back burner. And when I say it's taken 2 years, Roy and I have had it plotted for the most part. Just some fine details to get done, and number 3 is plotted, and 4 is mostly plotted. We always get struck with some sort of inspiration right when we're about to set the pen down. That's done. Then we get struck with some inspiration where we have to go back to page 3 and re-script it. That's genius, and add something in, and that's happened a couple times, which is great. Vic, you're putting the link there. Thank you. Yeah, the link is not going to be clickable for viewers, but the link is going to be in comments everywhere. And everybody out there, it's on all of our socials. We're on all the socials. We put that link everywhere. That link, please, if you follow it, or you can go to Kickstarter.com and you can search Silverline, or you can search Steam Patriots.
Yeah.
Has anyone searched Silverline and seen that there is a campaign for underwear called Silverliners? It's a guy.
Right?
He works out and he's wearing his undies.
No, I have not.
If you search Silverline, you get us. And you get the undies, which is great. Okay, so Silverliners, they're getting a free plug here tonight.
With the name like that, you would think it was like underwear for
old people,
the elderly.
Yep. Silver. I got the silver sneakers and the silver liners.
Hey.
So the link is there. That takes you to, it's going to take you to Kickstarter, and you're just getting notified on the launch. And we would love to have, of course, as many as possible. And there's always those algorithms, like when action begets more action, because when they see movement, it gets more attention. So we would love that. And right. I can't forget to mention, it's not just Steam Patriots number 2. It is Beyond the Stars number 2 that is coming out. And if you didn't read Beyond the Stars number 1, I would highly recommend it. Ron Fortier knows how to write a story. He knows how to plot out a comic book, and it is a well-written story. And I love that it worked out that 2 second comics are coming out at the same time. And if you're wondering, how do I get those other comics? You can grab them during the campaign. Roland has set it up really well that as add-ons, you can pick any of the Silverline titles to add on. And it's great because
like Twilight Grim,
Divinity, exactly. Divinity 1, 2, 3. Yep. Yep. Grab all the comics because, and actually, the folks doing the fulfillment love it because it's we toss them in and it's not an extra packaging and all that sort of stuff. So it's a great time to fill out your Silverline library. And Silverliners are pull-ups for the geriatric. The underwear people are going to get mad at us.
Darn it, they're not gonna fund your Kickstarter.
I know. Back issues, yeah. You can grab all the back issues. The other great way is go to Indie Planet and you can find our titles there. Those are all print on demand. We love Indie Planet. They do a great job. And I've had lots of people send me a message and say, I just ordered your comic and it comes. I mean, I can't believe how fast I got it. So the Indie Planet folks do a great
They send them out
job.
Priority mail. So it gets there 2-3 days max.
It's quick.
And if anybody happens to be in the Madison, Wisconsin area Saturday and wants to pick up Divinity, I will be at the Easttown Mall.
Awesome.
At QuadCon with my own table. Look me up.
All right. And you'll have your Silverline table tablecloth there. And I've seen your display.
Yep.
Can't miss you.
Nope.
That's awesome. So we haven't talked a lot other than blabbered about what's coming up next week. Steam Patriots #2 and Beyond the Stars #2. But tonight we're going to be revealing. Oh, yeah, that's another cool thing about Silverline and a crowdfunding campaign. We say Kickstarter. We use Kickstarter. It works for us. Maybe try some other avenues. But we'll see. And if you're not part of our newsletter, go onto our website, silverlinecomics.com. Sign up for that newsletter. Roland sends out some pretty regular good stuff, and you get the inside scoop about what's on the horizon for Silverline. And I think in the last one he did mention plans for. Maybe I'm mixing that up, but we have plans for expanding our reach. So if I say Kickstarter or crowdfunding, I'm using them interchangeably in the general sense. What's great about crowdfunding is for all of the real fans, the insiders, you get those extras that we don't make available elsewhere. And I highly recommend jumping on early because we're going to have some limited stuff, limited offerings. But what we like to do along that same line is have the multiple covers. It's been in variations of 2 or 3 usually for our covers. That allows you to grab something early that is not going to be available again. It's going to be a Kickstarter exclusive, but it just also makes it a little more interesting. It's fun to have those variations. And for the completist people, we love you. We really love you. Yeah, you grab all of them, and then you have all three covers. And of course, we're going to have stretch goals and so forth. And our ask is to just share, because if you back it, you're going to get the product. But the higher it goes, the more goodies you're going to get. So it behooves you to ask all your friends, tell all your friends, hey, come back this campaign. And if you are new to Silverline crowdfunding campaigns, our comics are done. They're just getting the final jots and marks to finish them up, but they're ready to go by the time the campaign happens. A lot of times with crowdfunding, you're speculating. You are supporting something with the hopes that it will happen, and sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it flops. I mean, if someone is making a proton reactor or nuclear fusion, it might not work. You could give them $1 million.
Discombobulator, yeah.
No, exactly. It might not work. You tried, but Silverline comic books are done. You're just pre-ordering them. That's the beauty of it. Vic's got get Twilight Grim 1 through 4, Divinity 1 through 3. Get your fill for R.A. Jones writing. Good stuff. R.A. knows his craft. We have a lot of great writers.
Yeah, he's been at it for a very long time. And I just emailed him the other day and says, let's get started for the first draft of Divinity #5. He goes, I'm finishing up a novel at the moment.
I just okay.
So
did he tell you which one?
Yeah, he did. But I can't remember. I'd have to look at my email. So as soon as I'm finished with that, I'll jump right on that. So I was like, okay, he's putting out
Cool.
another novel.
Cool. And this is cool too, Vic. Thank you for mentioning this. Silverline has his. We've been doing these really cool foil covers just with the last campaign. Kablam Digital Printing has an awesome process.
Actually,
If you, it's one of those things. It looks really cool on screen. It looks so much cooler in person, and it's really, really cool. So those are exclusives to Kickstarter. I love for everybody to grab those because they're just unique, and you're not gonna get them another time. I love them. And another plug for Kablam Digital. Yeah, that's so cool.
these are just sample covers that I got.
So
just
go
cool.
to our Facebook page as well. We've got somebody holding the Trump's cover. It's all shiny. They look really cool. They look so cool. Kablam Digital Printing has Kickstarter deals. They do they got a deal for working with you for your campaign. So if you are a creator out there and want an option for your crowdfunding, definitely check them out. Okay, and so yeah, RA actually wrote 2 of my first comics, The Protectors. So blame him for yeah. RA knows what he's doing. That's really cool. So we're 20 minutes. Our campaign. What do we? Our campaign. Our evening. Our chat this evening. We have. I don't know how to make a drum roll. We're gonna. We're going to. How about we start showing off our covers now? Some of you out there, if you are keen-eyed, I don't know if you saw this one because some of them have been leaked. Those of us that are true fans in our newsletter would have seen one of the covers. And if you go to the campaign too, it's not the whole cover, but this first one is still. I only have the pencil version of it. This is the Peter Clinton cover, and Peter Clinton from England. Drawing
awesome penciler.
Awesome penciler. Yeah. It will be inked and colored. And I'm under the impression that is just about done. I just haven't seen it myself, so I will be excited. So you're going to be seeing the pencil version of Peter Clinton's cover here. Peter Clinton, amazing art. Follow him. I think it's Peter Clinton Art on Facebook, and he's on Instagram as well. Peter Clinton. And he does great stuff. So here we go. Revealing to the world, to the universe, we have. There we go. Whole lot of action going on. Peter Clinton, Steam Patriots cover. I love the expression. Now. Also, keen-eyed people, if our naysayers, if they're actually, you can nitpick this a little, but I'm not gonna nitpick it tonight. We'll save that for another time. Locale. So we've got. I don't think I can zoom in like this or anything, but we've got Felix here, our hero.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We've got. Don't know quite I'm not going to tell everybody what's going on here, but if you've been following our plot, there's a weapon, and I get the impression things aren't going well here. It does not look like.
Something be exploding.
Something.
Something.
It's a backfire,
here.
Or who knows what's going on. But you might have to read the story to find out. We have a British.
The true irony here is that we have a Brit penciling.
I know.
A story about the Revolutionary War where they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
But what? Look which direction we're looking from. We're looking from the British side.
We are from
the
British side. Yeah. So I don't know who knows what's going on in Peter's mind as he's drawing this, but yeah, we are from the British perspective. This coat will be red. I we some of our covers, we do different variations on our cover too, where we put text and words and so forth. I did think about Felix maybe uttering an expletive. Roland said no.
What would be a Revolutionary Wartime expletive?
Oh, that's a good question.
Ye gods!
Bloody hell!
But that might work. This guy's going to be shouting something. But this
Jehoshaphat.
Those are all good. That's good stuff. So there's a lot. Peter did a fantastic. I love his style. I love the realism.
He's fantastic.
The facial expressions. So this, of course, will be inked and colored. Vic says Pete drawing steampunks beating him. Yeah, or his country. Yeah. Thank you, Peter Clinton. Folks, go out there and follow Peter Clinton Art on Facebook and Instagram. And and then we got to the tower here. Wait, are we sending Peter to a tower, or is that what he's shouting? The nitpicking, if you read the story, this right here might not be quite perfect, but it's beautiful, and I love the art. I love the art so much. Okay, that is the Peter Clinton cover. Now you need to give me just a second. I'm going to click around here, and I have to click and move my active window to show. I believe I have to end this one, stop that screen, and then present this screen, share screen, and I want to see this one. Okay, now this is by a artist from Mexico. He likes to go by Rodo, and Rodo, and he is not. He's not on Facebook. He is on Instagram. Rodo is drawing, and he's on Art. Is it Art Station? Rodo is drawing. Yeah, Art Station. If you go to artstation.com and look at Rodo, Rodo is drawing, you can see his art. I'll put his link there. I think I can put it in can I put it in our comments? Does that come up?
No, not if you put it. That's.
Oh yeah! Wow. I don't know where. Yeah, I can say it's Pops saying it. We'll say it's Silverline Comics saying okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Hey, Jose. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this. It's a really. I love the light and the electricity. Again, a hint at if you read issue number 1, you have an idea of what's going on here. We got Felix there working on the carriage, some sort of zappy stuff going on here. We got all the tools and goodness going on all around here. And of course, our good friend Ben Franklin with a very large wrench. He is, I think I don't know. He's wondering maybe this is a problem up here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You can imagine what you'd like, but this is the cover number 2 from Rodo, and of course, all these will have our cladding, our logos, and so forth. But I love it. Go check Rodo out. He is on Instagram. I know that Rodo. I'm going to look over here on my phone here for just a minute to see, because I think that's the easiest way. And he is R-O-D. Yeah. Oh, it's art.rodo. Art.rodo. Go follow him.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that sounds good.
Art.rodo. Really cool. Love his stuff. A couple months ago, we talked about, we had the guys creating the Coup Mighty story. Rodo is doing the art for their initial run. Okay. I don't know for how long, but he's doing the art for that. So he's working on that. Okay, so cover number 3. See if I can do this. I did it well last time. Present, share screen. Cover number 3 coming up now. Some of you out there might also recognize the name Quentin Bedwell. Quentin has done quite a bit of work for Silverline. And we have a very cool cover here.
I love this one.
Really cool close-up of Ben Franklin.
Yeah, I
And,
like that. I saw that in the pencils. I like this coloring even better.
Yeah.
Wow.
He did all of it, and it's fantastic. Quentin does a great job. And yeah, Vic said for the last one, can't quite tell what's going on, but it's a lot easier when you see it. But yeah, it's a busy cover, but it's really cool. It shows all the action, or all the everything that we think maybe is going on with Ben Franklin, Felix making that boiler carriage. Yeah. And did I miss a comment here? So yeah, Quentin did a fantastic job. So if you're getting a theme of the Peter Clinton and the Quentin Bedwell covers, you might be getting a hint about what might happen in Steam Patriots #2.
I'm getting a very much of a boom vibe.
Kind of an explosion. Yep. And
another explosion.
Another explosion. Yep. Q Jose, thank you. Yeah, Quentin did a great job. And Quentin, he's not a shameless promoter all the time. Is he on Instagram? I'm not sure, but he's on Facebook. Check out his art. Yeah, and we got Mind of Ben Franklin, and the literal and figurative gears, yes, are turning. It's so cool. So I love the reflection in the goggles there too. So if you've been paying attention, Silverline's little logo there might be you may have noticed is this face going crazy here, and we have a very special addition to our show, Mr. Brent T. Larson. Hi, Brent.
Hi.
And there he is.
Well, I'm here every week.
I heard you were Quentin's inspiration for this cover. You just had a fan blowing in your face really forcefully, and you just looked surprised. And this,
do I really look like that? Oh, man. I thought I was getting better.
I'm sorry. I know
maybe
it hurts, but I'm sorry.
I thought maybe I was the inspiration for that cover, but before I lost my way.
The hair is similar. You got the Ben Franklin hair. Brent, we are talking about our cover reveals here. Well, I am just taking over this show tonight to talk about the upcoming campaign. And if you want to talk about good, bad, and woes of crowdfunding, we would love that, and of marketing and shameless self-promotion, that is allowable. But what we're doing, I'll recap, we're just past the halfway point. We had a little contest, and I say we, Rory and I, on our social media outlets to promote our covers, because we have 3 of them. And we wanted to give away 3 one of a kind. We're going to do 11 by 17 prints of those 3 covers. And we just wanted people to like, share, and tag folks on the socials, Twitter and Facebook and so forth. And they'll be one of a kind. Rory and I will sign them, and we'll put one of one in Kickstarter exclusive or something like that to make them unique. And then when I die in 100 years, they'll be worth millions. But millions will be practically nothing by that time. And
it'll be trillion. It'll be trillions. Kind of like the whole Austin Powers thing.
Yeah,
I want $1 million.
Yes.
Right. It'll be so yeah. Jose, thank you. Yes, he is at Quentin Bedwell on Instagram. Yeah, one word. Go follow him. He does awesome stuff. Yeah, and then Vic says you're kind of having that guitar shop owner vibe, Rob. So those are our covers, and what I've done is folks that have liked, shared, and tagged and so forth, I put them into random.org, and I've got all the names in there, and I will hit randomize, which I don't think is really a real word, to randomize something.
Yes, it is. Certainly, it's a word.
It's if you just say, put eyes at the end of randomify, and I'm gonna.
You're overthinking eyes.
Okay, it's true. I've been known to do that. So I'm gonna take the top 3, and they will be our winners. So that is next week, everybody, and I'm going to keep repeating myself. Next week, the 11th, Beyond the Stars #2 and Steam Patriots #2 are coming to Kickstarter. I would be honored if you went over there right now and you click the notify me link, and then you likewise shared that with everyone. And I know Ron Fortier would be likewise honored as well. You're getting really 2 awesome stories. Of course, I love my story, but Ron is a great writer, and his team were fantastic. And Beyond the Stars #1 was awesome. It's a sci-fi. I'm kind of on the epic scale. It's a big world sci-fi, with really cool concepts of big stuff, and then down to our hero, a lot on the line, and great art, great movement. It's Ron knows what he's doing with storytelling, and Vic's, of course, Vic's saying, launching on Tuesday morning for that algorithm. I don't know, the smart people in charge at Silverline, our team, our marketing specialists, and our social media analysts. They're just crunching numbers. We got a whole room full of people just figuring all this stuff out to maximize our leveraging of our potentiality. And Tuesday morning is the day. Tuesday morning, we're going to go live. And we want everybody out there to be ready for it. Brent, what do you have on the horizon? You just finished up Cape Town. Well, the
first issue.
Foray into Cape Town. Yep.
Which Justin is already hard at work on issue 2. Has the first few pages sketched out, looking pretty sharp.
Doesn't that feel good when you get those? I love it when you get the artwork in.
Yeah.
So cool.
As a writer, I mean, I'm sitting here looking at it and going, dude, that's almost like what I was thinking. Although it might be better.
But better, right? Yeah.
So, and I just approved the inks for pages 20 and 21 of Kalis Volume 2, Issue 6.
Yes.
So that is very close to being done. Yeah. It's beautiful.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Good job. Good for you. Yeah. Anybody that writes out there, if you comic books, writing a comic book and like you got to put a picture down. You got to put into words what you want someone, if you can't draw like the two of us, you've got to tell an artist what you want. And it's such a cool thing to kind of like see your imagination come back to you. And really sometimes better than what you thought, like, because if you have a good visual artist, they know how to, just like motion pictures, if you frame something really well, you can tell a lot of thought goes into an angle, a look, a lighting. And when you have a good artist who knows that stuff and you get back better than what you imagined, it's so cool. And it feels so cool. It feels so cool to have your ideas come to life. And then eventually, oh, you know what? Rory's got to join us. He's texting me here.
Is he out in the waiting room?
Yeah, not yet. When he gets here, we'll reveal the winners. So yeah. So you got good stuff. And then Vic is on the other side is an artist getting new arc. It's just crap. It doesn't look right. Somebody save me. The writer's going to kill me. Yeah, I guess you send it out there and wait. I know the feeling of sending something too. I from a writer side too. I send it out. And he's going to think I'm an idiot. He's just going to be stuck in permanent eye roll. This guy. How does he expect me to draw that? Or this is
5
stupid.
pages of laboratories.
In panel 1, I want him to stand up, walk across the room, and jump out the window.
If you talk to Peter, it's, oh, please don't make me do any more fire trucks.
Right. No more vehicles. No more. Yeah. The creation.
Or asking for a horde of Romans marching across. I've shown that here on this.
It's awesome. Yeah.
You can write 2 lines and then it's going to take me 2 days to draw it.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
The first 3 issues of Cat and Mouse had this god awful, incredibly detailed with lots of curlicues Gothic mansion that kept popping up constantly for the first 3 issues. And I'm like, if I have to do this mansion one more time, I'm going to explode. And they burned it down in the 3rd issue. I'm like, oh,
praise the Lord. That
you really laid into that particular scene too, didn't you?
Yeah.
You enjoyed that one to the max, burning that thing down.
I
Tommy's
did.
here. Hey, Tommy. Hey, we were plugging you, Tommy. We were talking you up, all the good things you and your business can do for Kickstarter campaigns, and how quickly you print and ship, and all those good things from Indie Planet and Kablam Digital Printing. And then Vic says, please don't make me draw another hospital bed. Dude, I'm gonna lose it. I would imagine that does get tedious too. Yeah, drawing the same stuff over and over again, which is one of those things like for like cartoons, hand-drawn cartoons. Oh
yes,
that, and like on par with that is doing stop motion animation.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just saw a little bit of behind the scene thing on the Pinocchio.
The new one, the
Guillermo del
Yeah.
Toro's Pinocchio. Oh my god!
Yeah. It's stop motion. It's incredible. I can't fathom the patience. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience.
I
for
bet
that.
it's a labor of love.
It's got to be.
Not
It's
like
gotta
they're
be.
going to pay
Well,
a million.
only in animation do you have a job called in-betweener.
Yeah, and in between.
Someone does this, that does this, and then there's another part of the image a little later, and someone comes along and does the in-between frames.
Right.
Holy cow, that's tedious work.
Yes.
You're making these little tiny motions that, it's like stop motion. Yeah, crazy.
Good for you. If you do that, I am not your. No way. We're gonna wait on Rory, folks. We're gonna do our winners here in just a moment, and those folks are gonna get a 11. Please don't stop sharing. We need as many eyes on our projects as we can. And if you want more from Silverline, we need you to we're nothing without our fans, without our readers. Like, share, subscribe, all of those things. And hey, and for fan, went to Looney Tunes Art Expo. Insane amount of work. Yep. Like 1 year of work to make one short. Yeah, it's outrageous.
How do they make any money?
Well,
that's why a lot of that is put out to third world countries now.
Or computers.
Yeah.
Computers are doing a lot of that in between work.
A year to make one short, and you got to pay all your employees as they're working.
Vic says, if you write for me and have to do one, I'm going to send a page soaked in the tears of a child. Yes. The effort. Rory, the time was right. We did the big reveal. There was oohs and ahs. Plural of ooh, not ooze.
Okay.
The plural of ooh.
Secret of the ooze.
Great movie. How did it not get nominated for awards? I have no idea. Fantastic movie. Rory and I have noticed too. We've kept quiet. That the covers have been leaked in other locations, so people who are really paying attention would have spotted them. But gladly, no one ruined the surprise. And they did pick up on a theme: the Clinton cover and the Quentin cover, a theme of explosions.
Yeah, they're very explosive.
Explosions.
Explosions.
No ooze, just ooze. There was ooze, not ooze. And Infrafan, cleanest lines I've ever seen. Is that the Looney Tunes you were talking about, or something else? Let us know. And Ninja Rap did win an Oscar for Best Song. What?
I don't know if anything else was nominated that year.
From a list of one. All right. Wow. My goodness, it's amazing we can just blab for 45 minutes and not talk about anything. Folks, okay. What I've done is this is a very scientific competition here. I took everybody who who shared, tagged somebody. And we were still a little loosey-goosey. If you liked and shared, and okay. I took all those names and I put them in the website random.org. And then there's random.org, and it's /lists because it is a list randomizer. Wasn't that a villain? Has there been a villain? The randomizer? The minimizer, the randomizer. Just put Iser. Wait, what does Dr. Doofenshmirtz put at the Nader?
Who?
You've never seen
Dr.
Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb?
Oh,
that's
a good show.
In the tri-state area.
Rob! Oh my God, Phineas and Ferb. Wow, Rob, that was fantastic.
That was good.
Phineas and Ferb might be one of the best cartoons ever. I'm serious about that. It's like top 10 for me. Fantastic. He puts a nader. He always has a nader device, and it does something stupid usually.
Baconator,
Like
but it never
The Baconator, yeah.
The world needs a Baconator right now.
And for fan Looney Tunes, let's get revealed. Oh, wait a minute, Vic. Well, I don't know. That's awfully pushy. Maybe I don't want to now.
Well, cross his name off the list.
I don't know. I don't think he says, got a lobby for an hour and a half show. Like, oh, we'll see about that. Sorry, I'm not showing that one long.
2 hour long show.
I wish. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, yes. Phineas and Ferb is fantastic. Barb, get those grandkids watching. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Yeah. All right.
Phineas and Ferb.
It is fun.
Phineas
It
and
is a
Ferb.
lot of fun.
Wait, who's disrespecting your generation? Who did what? For what? Phineas and Ferb is fantastic. If my kids watched Backyardigans and then Phineas and Ferb, those are like seared into my psyche because of
that was kind of probably fell into the period between my kids.
Way
and my
too, your kids are way too old. Your grandkids are too little.
2 and 4.
Yeah. Oh, Phineas and Ferb is my generation. Phineas and Ferb is fantastic, and it was after my time. Mine was the Disney lineup of DuckTales and Tailspin and Chip and Dale.
Gargoyles.
All
right, let's review.
Okay, so what I did was I was very scientific about this.
Quest.
I put, it's good stuff too. I put the names in random.org, and I have not clicked randomize yet. So here we go, folks. For all of our viewers out there, I'm going to click randomize and taking the first 3, and we have. Oh boy. Okay, we have number 1. Boomer Comics deep. What's up?
I hope that one guy wins.
Oh, he did. We've got our Twitter fan, Boomer Comics Deep Space Relay Station. I'll move over to Twitter and announce that. We have a Mr. Jeremiah Jones.
Ooh.
And we have Derek Apps.
All right.
He's a friend of mine. I did not set the rules that friends could not enter. Mr. Derek Apps, you have won an 11x17 one-of-a-kind print. I'm going to say those again. Boomer Comics Deep Space Relay Station, Jeremiah Jones, and Derek Apps. We will be contacting you. Your presence is not required at the time of the announcement, and we'll let you. I've got to figure out a way to give them first dibs on which.
At
cover
the bottom
they
corner,
want.
do we put 1 of 1?
1 of 1. We're putting 1 of 1. It's gonna have our signatures on it. It'll probably come. It's gonna be a while because we got to get that Peter Clinton cover inked and so forth. But congratulations, thank you everybody for sharing and all that.
Applause.
Mr. and Mrs.
What? What's that, Brent? What did I
Good job, Mr. and Mrs. Relay Station.
Yeah. You did Deep Space Relay Station. We'll share that announcement. We'll spread the word. And thank you everybody out there for that. It's fun. It was fun teasing those, and I love having the 3 covers. Rory, if you have to get back to your schoolwork.
I'm making beer. I'll sign off. I'll give you a quick sneak peek, and then I'm going to sign off.
Rory is taking a class on brewing, which is awesome. When it's done, it's cool. Have them say hello. Have them yell something like "Make mine Silverline."
You guys want to be internet famous?
Rory,
See you guys.
that's cool. Thank you for joining us. And go brew, go make something good, and save me something. All right?
Oh, no.
yeah. Thanks, Bob.
What is it?
Hugs and
Rory go
kisses,
bra?
Rory.
Nah.
Rory go brew.
Rory go brew. That's man. Rob's on tonight.
He's on. He's on. Yeah, see you guys.
See ya.
Rory.
Bye.
I loved it when Rob did Doofenshmirtz. I think again he should do that.
The tri-state area.
That's good. That's really good. That's I'm impressed. We've got to save that. Somebody mark it at what are we at? 8:50, somewhere in the 50 minutes in the broadcast. So Vic saying distracting with random pop culture for 45 minutes. Yeah, that's our show. We just
my kids could recite every word from Dexter's Laboratory.
oh
Yeah, there's another good
yes,
one. Yeah.
Barb. Thank you. That Dexter's Laboratory. Oh man, Dee.
Yes.
Oh.
And see, that's what my son calls my daughter.
Dee. And my son will laugh. Ha 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 ha. Jeremiah Jones sounds like he has a song about his adventures. It is a great, The Adventures of Jeremiah Jones. I like it's a great name, Jeremiah Jones. And then Jose says, where were those classes when I was in college? I know these kids with their brewing classes. Come on.
Yeah, stupid math. What did you ever do to anybody?
I had to learn to write in mathematics. And Rob, Vic says he's surprised Rob didn't make a joke about Deep Space Nine. Yeah. When we're talking about Deep Space Relay Station. Rob, Rob, you're gonna be the dungeon master and our professional impression. What else can you do?
I can do one impression, and that's Golem.
That's pretty good. It's okay. That's pretty good.
Can you carry on the whole conversation like that, Barb?
Yes.
If our fans out there want to rewind to about 2 years, we did a show where we all read a comic book in voices, and that was yikes. That was certainly
we have to do that again because that's
certainly something. It was,
That was right when COVID started to land.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Vic says he clipped. I guess he's got a clip of Rob doing Dr. Doofenshmirtz, and yes, Gendy Tartakovsky. Say, is a legend with Dexter, and Vic's working on his Seinfeld and Alf. Okay, once again, Vic, you're like 15 years old, right? And then you're doing Seinfeld and Alf. What's the deal with Oprah? Fat skinny. That's okay. That's my Seinfeld. We are winding down on our hour-long show, and it has been I will put it again in the category of certainly something tonight. We were going to talk about
BS.
we were gonna talk more about crowdfunding and marketing. We talked a little about that, about annoying our friends, and we were going to talk about covers. If we want to talk about those, the dynamic nature of what a cover should do should grab you and want you to be interested and tease a little bit of information. And sometimes they can just be a cover. We want to put a lot of thought into it.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
Just a cigar.
The cover is just a cover.
It's a cover. And even with the big guys, sometimes the cover is just the hero punching something or something blowing up.
It's just a pretty piece of art.
It's art. You want it to grab
something exploding. Yeah.
Something exploding. You want it to grab. What's that, Brent?
Explosions, Lucy.
Explosions.
Infrafan wants Vic to combine Seinfeld and Alf. They're a little similar, aren't they? I'm thinking about Alf, and they kind of have the same cadence. And man, people won't let me eat cats. What? Deal with that. That's good. That's pretty good. I want just want to eat a cat. That's good. That's good. Alf
jokes. We need to bring him back.
He could have a comeback. Hey guys,
I think they tried that and it didn't work.
Did they try to bring Alf back?
I thought they did try to bring it back.
How many
but I don't think
seasons
it
did
worked.
Alf run? Because that
One too many.
It really I like to think about the board, the boardroom meeting. Okay, guys, I have an idea. Bear with me, and then they greenlight it. They're like,
The pitch meeting.
Yeah, an alien who eats cats.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he lives with some suburban family, and hilarity ensues. The script writes itself. Yeah. He had a talk show. Yes.
Alf had a talk show. Are you kidding me?
That's all 80s, right? I mean, that's all 80s.
That
Into
was
the 90s?
late 80s when he was on. So I don't know about the talk show.
I don't know, but my goodness, yeah. And then holy cow, yeah, Vic knows it. Vic's got the trivia here. Alf had a Marvel.
I knew that.
Marvel, wow. Barb, I'm surprised you didn't color the Alf. You got some obscure titles too.
Yeah, well, that would have been right up my alley, according to them.
Wow. That's okay. So
was that a Star comic from Marvel? I think it was. I think Alf was
you're right.
Star comics.
Wow.
Yeah, Infrafan. I was just about to say, yeah, the #1 Alf podcast. We're all Alf all the time. We're
jeez.
Get your hashtags ready.
Have we not? Has no one talked about Alf yet? You're 90 years old and you don't know who Alf is. We talked about? Wow, this might be a first for Silverline.
Alf, alien life form.
Yes. The first time we talked about Alf, and we did not once mention either of the two big sci-fi franchises tonight. Not once. And if anybody does it, I'm clicking end broadcast.
DS9 came up.
Oh, you're right. Okay, we can't make it an episode without. We didn't.
That's why I avoided making the joke. I thought, no, if we've done that already,
we can get right. The clock's ticking. I don't think we can. We're incapable. We have talked Alf. We've talked comic book covers. Everybody out there, I hope you like those. Please share those. They'll be up on the Silverline's socials everywhere now. Now that I've authorized their viewing, and I know I had to. I think I don't think Ron Ron Fortier was because he grabbed the art and he totally blasted it out there. So it's like whatever. Ron, no one told Ron. It's okay. Folks, Beyond the Stars #2 is coming. Ron Fortier is he has two internet personas, his professional and his personal. So
right. Yep,
he's out there. Ron Fortier, F spelled just like it's Fortier, and he Airship
27.
Airship 27 is his publishing house.
Partnered with some art guy.
Strange man
with a ponytail and
who does art.
So
his initials are R. Davis. So go check out Ron Fortier. Beyond the Stars #2, Steam Patriots #2 coming next week Tuesday to Kickstarter. Go to Kickstarter.com. Kickstarter.com. Search Steam Patriots. Search Beyond the Stars. Search Silverline. And Silverline will get you underwear, and that's not what we want you to get notified. Click on Brent. Yeah, you missed that part. There is underwear that's called Silverliner
underwear, which
it's not ours, but I think we might need to jump on. We might need to team up with them somehow. Silverline Comics, and
get
you will find
and a pair of underwear. And for stretch goals,
underwear.
Let's get the stretch.
They're stretchy.
So it's there. They're getting free publicity tonight from us. Go check out. Go make sure.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
Oh yeah. I'm sure they're watching right now. Thank you, Silverliner Underwear. Go click notify me on launch. You're just getting notified. You're not committing to anything. I had the jokes. And wait, we got. I'm sorry. Yikes. Yeah. A 16-year-old
who was brought up by a 16-year-old. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, you did, Vic. Yeah, you're wow.
He's the one.
Vic,
Vic's the one that brought it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Roland's gonna work on. Yeah. It's got to be ours. We're gonna bring him back.
The $25.
And
next podcast, we'll have to tell everybody what he did to us for April Fool's Day.
oh yeah, that wasn't
Oh.
nice. Yeah.
Oh,
By the other half of the right to
I
Dark
was-
Wolf.
like I said, I was
Oh.
sniffing the bait. It was a really
Yeah.
good April Fool's joke.
I jumped in
almost
late to
bit.
the conversation. Roland trolled the Silverline team. He thought he's just sitting down there in Florida laughing and laughing. It's not funny. It's not
I
funny.
missed that whole thing.
Yeah, Brent,
Oh.
you missed it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was good.
It-
I'll give you this. He really, he almost
He had
reeled
us.
me in
He
too.
had us.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had Jose. Jose. Yeah. Jose
Yeah.
sold his house. Jose like moved to Florida or California. Jose, you already are in Florida. All you Floridians. Hey, it is 9:01 here on the East Coast. I don't know what time it is on Mars or Regula 9.
Here in
out there.
Missouri, it's 8:01.
8:01 in Missouri. And we love our hour together, and we love everybody that joins us. Thank you. And we have a deep disdain for everyone who doesn't. So make sure you get on the show next week. Make sure you go click notify me on launch. Make sure you're following, liking, sharing, subscribing. You know the deal to all the socials, whatever social media platform you're on. We would love for you to spread the word. I would love for you. Please keep an eye on the campaign, because next week I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, but it's a Howard Dean scream. I'm jumping
I
in.
may have a little
And
news to add to that as well. I've been asked to do something for this Kickstarter as well, but I'll save that for next
thank
week.
you. Next week, yeah, we have a sneaky
I
stretch
haven't
goal.
done it yet. But it's,
we got a cool stretch goal. So the more the merrier, of course. We're at 9. We're going to get yelled at by the FCC here for going over. And Vic has a deep disdain for everyone. Yeah, Vic, there are two types of people in this world. You should avoid them both. Yeah, and Make Mine, Silverline, Vic, thank you. Folks, I got to go click over here to our brand. Of course, Make Mine, Silverline, I'm going to say goodnight. Make Mine, Silverline, next week, Tuesday, get that Kickstarter campaign, and we'll see you next week, Wednesday. We'll be here, same bat time and all that stuff. All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye now.
I'm April Hunter. Make mine Silverline.
All right.